Greetings, 1060. How's everyone doing today? Well, welcome to week 12. I hope you all had a great weekend. Hope everything is moving along just wonderfully. Again, thank you so much for meeting with me last week. I thoroughly enjoyed those meetings with your teams, your level of enthusiasm, teamwork, questions, interest into your projects. Was quite refreshing and really enjoyed your awesome ideas, concepts, and things that you're thinking about. So thank you so much for taking the time. I know that was a big ask, and I do greatly appreciate it. Well done to everyone. Well done. All right, so big special announcement here, right? We talked about this, I know, in our team meetings last week. I want to reiterate it so we don't forget. So Project 3 are due Friday, December 4th, okay? Mentioned just finishing up Project 2, getting that in, so I'm going to start looking at those. I recall it from Projects 1, Project 2, and then we want to get Project 3 in. Any and all those are up for grabs as far as revisions are concerned. We'll talk more about revisions as we get closer, so anything that you're thinking about or looking at, I wish we could go back and fix something or do something like that, hold that thought. We're going to have an opportunity to do that. We'll go over that perhaps next week. And right now, we're kind of making that shift over to Project 3. So this was last week, right? So here we submitted the Project 2 Collaborative Research Progress Report Memo. Just kind of let me know how things are going. And kind of did that in a way with our team meeting. So it's kind of a twofer for me. Great questions about that. So main thing I really want to talk about for this week, because we're really, I don't want to say the rest of the semester and make you feel like you're just out there by yourselves working on stuff, but I'm going to come out with more specific things like about the introductions. And we're going to talk very specifically this week. I'm going to talk more about front matter and back matter. And we've talked a lot about some of the different aspects of the introduction, methodologies, what these things kind of look like. And I'm going to try to provide you with more detail about that and provide you with an outline where you can, here's where you put your introduction, right? The next thing you want to do is put this here, methods. You have results, findings, discussion, conclusion, recommendations. These right here being the main aspects or the main items that we really need to concern ourselves with, as well as I want you to note right here, okay? So with the time that we have, not saying that these are restrictive, but I did want to just kind of point out to you that I did make this change in the collaborative research report so that the total number of pages doesn't seem necessarily as daunting. That's not to say that you can't have more, but I know there are a lot of teams out there. We've lost some members in the course. They either dropped the course, or I've got some teams that have 4 or 5, and I guess we have some teams that just are down to 2. So trying to split the middle here and make it where it's manageable for everybody, as well as the fact that we also know, as we spoke before in our team meetings last week, that a lot of the primary research is going to be very, very difficult to get this year, and that's okay, right? So it might be primarily a secondary research situation. So if that's the case, we're going to adjust, okay, accordingly. So if in this particular case here, where you see the 4 to 6, right, I mean, like the body, right? So these 4 to 6 pages for this. So you think about a page or a page and a half for each one of those sections or whatever. So if your team needs more than that, that's okay. Let's say you have a full team of 5 or 6, then feel free to use a little bit more than that. But for everyone to feel really, really comfortable and okay with what we've got left, with the amount of information that we're able to get with the extra restrictions, especially now that we've got going on, I don't want you to feel any additional pressure. So I hope that alleviates and ameliorates any cares or concerns that you have. So I hope take a collective breath, and hopefully this feels a lot more manageable, and we'll take it from there. So that's the overarching main thing I wanted to make sure and let you know at the beginning of week 12. So take a collective breath, read this over. I'll be back, and we're going to talk a little bit more in more detail, if you will, specifically about front matter, back matter, and then I will review the body components of Project 3 as well, and we'll go in a little bit more detail. All right. Hope your week's off to a good start. Stay safe. Stay awesome.